Yep, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. About to run through the recap for you guys, man. It's the final recap of Season 3, bro. Shout out to everybody in the league for making this shit happen, bro. Appreciate every last one of y'all, especially the Jaguars for gifting me this W. Because you play like shit. No, I'm just playing. I'm just fucking with you, bro. Good couple of games. I would say good season, but you would pretty much, 12 and 14, just come in and play the playoffs. But shout out to you for getting past the Browns, the Jets, and who else was it? Can't remember. No, Browns, Ravens, and Jets. It was pretty much the top three seeds of the AFC. That's not nothing to scoff at, bro. You played a good game. Came back, almost won it. But looking at the numbers, bro, 418 yards of offense, almost 200 on the ground, 220 in the air, 11 first downs. We had 6 turnovers, bro. It's pretty fucking bad. 1 for 5 on third down, also pretty fucking bad. But our defense held up. I knew this team was just literally built around defense, bro. Like that's what it is. And any bonuses that we can get with our offense is always, welcomed. Matt Barkley, replacing Jimmy Garoppolo as a starter again. Garoppolo had a torn abdomen last game in the first half, I believe. But yeah, Barkley comes in, 2 touchdowns, 61%. Did throw 3 picks, but I got looked by CPU, bro. Twice. You'll see that shit in the highlights, bro. Matt Breida, 14 for 144 and 2 TDs. He also fumbled in the red zone, which kind of sucked. Matt Barkley, 47 yards on the ground, and another fumble in the red zone, which definitely sucked. Damn near let him back in the game, bro. We damn near lost in those 2 fumbles. Noah Bell, 5 for 105 and 2 TDs. He came out the ball, bro. Like this man, I'm telling you, bro. I developed him from a 68 overall, and he is literally. He's my wide receiver 1 right now, just because I like the way he plays in the slot. He's a good blocker and all that good stuff. So, Corey Davis, who did have 160, I believe, in the NFC Championship game, answers that back with 4 catches for 82. Very respectable numbers. With 2 drops, though, that does kind of suck balls. Allen Robinson, 3 for 91. He really only had 1 big play. I think it was like a 56-yarder. That was a blown coverage. Yeah. Offensive line played great for the 49ers, not so great for the Jaguars here. AJ Cann is he should get canned. Let me stop, bro. That's fucked up, son. But yeah, here we go. Defensively for the squad, man, we had 5 TFLs, 6 sacks. I'm tripping. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we had 6 sacks. DeForest Buckner got in there twice. Derek Wolfe, Chris Wormley, the rotational guys on the inside. Actually, Wormley got his from the outside. Frank Clark, Solomon Thomas. Solomon Thomas almost had another sack on the final play, his final play of the game. But, Blake Bortles, I think, has got like 82, 83 speed. Solomon Thomas, 80. So, he outran him just a little bit, Interceptions, though, we had 3. The funny thing is, in the NFC Championship game, Deontay Hammond actually dropped 4 interceptions. It was, like, sure enough, 4 interceptions. And that definitely sucked, but he made up for it in this game. And the rookie, Tito Harrington, who's been, developed all season long, bro. He's finally coming into his own in a situation where he's actually a solid starter. I'm not going to start him, like 100% of the time, but, he's a decent guy for a nickelback. Can rotate outside as well. So let's go ahead and look at the highlights, man. First quarter, I think he goes 3 and out. First drive, we were looking to get points. We did not. This is an excellent fucking CPU lurk. So all 3 of those interceptions were pretty much CPU lurks. Now, this particular play is cover 2 blitz. The outside linebackers and 3D linemen are all going to blitz. That's pretty much what it is. I don't read that initially. I'm actually reading the safeties. I read the safeties and did not read the cornerbacks at all. Jalen Collins is going to lurk me right there, bro. For 6. That's pretty much it. All right, so here's where the shit gets interesting, right? So I have this thing, right? If I throw you a pick, bro, like just take your pick and just go about your business. You go dive into the end zone and shit. I was like, all right, man, commence the savagery. You know what I'm saying? And we came out here, we got points on the next drive, bro. I was like, all right, bro, like he's going, catch a pick with the CPU and just dive in the end zone. All right, bet. So we're just gonna go ahead and stiff arm your safety real quick with Matt Breida from 4 yards out. Number 70 is hype. Hands in the air. White guy fist bump. Here's another highlight of ours that we do not have a highlight for, which sucks. We got a sack fumble by Frank Clark, and he got the recovery. On to the second quarter, man. We wound up getting 3 right here. Let's see. Matt Breida, 82 yards. We go after 3 and out by the Jags. We go, what is this? Single back ace slot. Halfback stretch, flipped it to the left because obviously if you run it to the right, you got an extra defender with that corner and that safety. If you run it to the left, you got 2 blockers out there. So yeah, we just flipped it, ran it. Get a little outside action right here, and this is what made this play so funny. A little skates, excuse me, sir. Put that man on skates. Bye. Let's get it. 2nd and 7 right here. Builder's going to take another sack. Now, I seen this play when I saw him stream, as well as I was in the perfect defense for it. So we run a little basically zone blitz, which basically converts to match coverage. I know for a fact that I have to cover any type of crossing route, so there we are covering that. But he doesn't stay in the pocket on this particular play. He rolls out to the right, which is basically what you want to do, what you don't want to do against DeForest Buckner. Because he's in contain, he's going to break that sack. I mean, take that sack every time. 16-yard run by Blake Bortles on 3rd and 15. That'll come up in this game as well. Again, just keep that in mind, that Bortles takes off on 3rd downs. You know, right here, wide right, well, I'm sorry, wide left. Deontay Hammond is going to be matched up on AR-15. He's going to run a route here, get jammed. He still throws it. The timing's way off, and he gets that interception. Now, right here, I thought I had a pick 6. Not gonna lie, I thought I had a pick 6. 58 got in the fucking way. Had to get a stumble recovery, and he didn't really seal that block, so I got caught. It was one of those things where, like, God damn it, if he would have just got out the fucking way. Right here, again, he didn't really match personnel in this game per se. He's in 34. I'm in 3 wide receivers. It's probably not the best thing to do against a team with this many weapons, this many route runners anyway. Right here, it's going to rush 4. Safeties are splitting. I know exactly where I'm going with this ball, bro. Post route. Bang. Now, if you look at the rest of the routes on the field, I actually put the outside receiver on a smoke screen. That's basically because I want him to, if it is zone, that smoke screen will hold that guy there, and I have this overall with the tight end, which would have been technically open because you see where his user is running to the sideline. It would have been open, but because I saw the safety split, I already knew exactly where I was going with this ball. So, yeah, we get an 87 speed wide receiver for post route. That's pretty fucking dope. That's a good offense, man. 3rd quarter is when shit just started going crazy. You already know what happened if you saw the stream. I think half the league seen the stream. So I actually blitzed this number 50 right here. Blitzed him. He was normally in a yellow zone. Yeah, that yellow zone where he should have been just got exposed for 67 yards. You know what I mean? Will Ty is a pretty fucking fast tight end. I knew we wasn't going to catch him. Right here, though, we get our next drive. We get a couple plays here. We miss a 60-yard field goal. And I really didn't want to kick it, but I was like, fuck it. Let's just take the points. It's a Super Bowl, right? So I missed the field goal. He goes through it, well, 2 it out because he gets an interception right here. Again, another highlight that we don't have a highlight for our defense, which sucks balls. But Noah Brown, 24 yards later, is going to get into the end zone again. So this particular play is single back ace, and I think the play is called post. It's basically post on the outside, left and right. Now we put our guy on the end route, try to keep the user at bay, and we see the way that the safeties are playing. We see that he brought his safety down. I'm like, bro, I'm definitely going to take advantage of that. Once I saw that safety come down to the line of scrimmage, I'm like, I'm definitely taking advantage of that. And I'm doing this on timing alone. You know what I mean? I see where his user is. His user is Miles Jack, and I'm looking to throw this post on time. But for whatever reason, he gets bumped, and I throw it anyway. This happens. This is one of those things, and I definitely showboated because he showboated that one time. I was like, I'm just going to showboat every time I get to the goal line, bro. But yeah, Noah Brown in the end zone again, bro. I think after that, this is when the fuckery started. Right here, we get a nice 38-yard pass to Corey Davis. This is wide right. Am I lying? No, I'm not lying. This is wide right. So this is Corey Davis and Jalen Ramsey, one-on-one. You see the zone blitz come. You know it's coming. I knew it was coming. So I audible to something that's going to basically create a one-on-one with those two. We put this ball perfectly. If you think for 1 second that Matt Barkley is a bum, bro, when you complete throws like this, that's a weird fucking catch animation, but yeah, let's just pause right here. When you can complete shit like this on Jalen Ramsey, bruh, you're elite. You're elite, Matt Barkley. Don't believe all the hype, bro. Don't believe what they be saying about you, bro. But right here, again, in the red zone, we're going to run a toss left. Probably shouldn't have ran it just because the way he aligned his middle linebacker. I clearly seen that he was going to be covering that shit to the right. Thought we could get it, but did not. And we fumbled. And Yannick Ngakoue recovers. You'll see him again in this video, by the way. AR-15 is going to catch a nice 56-yard pass right here. It's basically fade smash. to the sideline. This is against match coverage, cover 3 match. It's a zone blitz. Blitz does not get there because he blocked everybody in the backfield. And pretty much, you left your safety with AR-15. That's definitely not a good thing. We're luckily enough, though, we are disciplined in our pursuit, and we know that he's going to go for a special move, so we just square up and re-attack him. You know what I mean? That's how you not get exposed for touchdowns, bro. Divert when you're the last defense. Divert. Don't just go for the hit stick. But yeah, right here, it's the fourth quarter, bro. He should have went for this field goal here. Like, it's not a question. If you down 17, should have took the 3. Right here, he takes a sack. And this is why I said he should have took the 3, because we get a guy off the block right here, Frank Clark. He's in pursuit, gets the sack there. With that much time, bro, you should have kicked the field goal. He chooses to go for it, incomplete pass, turns the ball over to me. But then, again, the fuckery, like I said, bro, the fuckery, right? Run over the wide receiver screen, playing conservative here. He's in QB contains. It's the only reason this happens. And the only reason I threw it is because that linebacker blitzed. That's the only reason I threw it. Because normally if I ran that play and I see that QB contain is out there, I can take off right up the middle between the left guard and the center. But, yeah, I can't do that this time, so I throw it anyway. Fuck it. Yannick Ngakoue puts his hands on the ball, gets it off his shoulder, runs it in for 6. I was like, bruh, like, this is now a game, you know what I mean? A couple plays later, bro. This is the third time I get lurked by the CPU, bro. Third time. So, this is a pin concept. Against cover 4, this is what you want to run against cover 4. You can basically get on one-on-one with a safety and your number 1 wide receiver. So, run this, snap this ball here, and I'm reading the cover 4. I stay in the pocket perfectly against this 4-man rush. Just take a look at Miles Jack. Miles Jack is right here. All right? Let's go ahead and back out so I can get this recentered. Miles Jack is literally going to play 3 routes. Miles Jack is going to start off. He's going to cover the post route by number 11. He's under the post, can't throw the post. So once I see that he's carrying that guy, I immediately look to my other reads, which is his dig route. So the dig route is actually being covered by his user. I'm like, all right, bet. I have another route. It's an underneath guy. 22 is about to turn and sit. He turns and sits. I'm seeing 44 coming straight down for the halfback. I'm like, bro, I can't throw that. I need to step up and deliver the dig route. So the dig route, I can see where his user is. And this is when I really decided to throw this ball. I see where his user is. He's trailing up the field. So I'm like, all right, bet, let me go ahead and throw the dig route. And as soon as I let the ball go, I realized that Miles Jack was then, playing the dig route. So, in essence, Miles Jack fucking covered 3 routes by him goddamn self, bro. And then he gets the interception for 6. It was a pretty dope play, man. But when you really break it down, you can see how he did it and why he did it. Because of the threats that were in his area and all that good stuff, Just one of those things, man. Right here, Trent Taylor is going to get a 30-yard completion. This is against, again, this is a cover, I want to say, yeah, this is cover 2. I wanted to go to the sideline, but I did not trust Matt Barkley's 86 throw power, and that's Jalen fucking Ramsey over there. If it was any bum-ass corner, I could have fit this in there if I had a better quarterback. If Garoppolo was in there, I could have threw that. But I know my limitations. I look to go over the middle to the tight end. That's obviously covered by that user. So we come back to the drag route. We see that the linebacker comes down. Once he comes down, I already know I'm going to playmaker him up the field. And that's exactly what we do here. Bang. Easy money. Now, I definitely should have spun out this guy. He went for a hit stick and then got that animation. It's fucking retarded. But, yeah. We get the ball in the red zone again, bro. We're right on the outside of the red zone. Snap the ball. We see the rush. Again, there you can see that play, bro. Those QB contains are going to stop that wide receiver screen. So, but this time that linebacker doesn't blitz. 22 picks up the DT. We can take off. At this point, bro, I wanted to slide. That's it. I just wanted to slide. And then Matt Barkley just goes straight fucking John Elway, and I don't know what the fuck, bro. Like, this is why I don't play with scrambling quarterbacks, because I would feel inclined to run with them. And then this shit, like, yeah, nah, bro. Nope. I'll stick to my pocket quarterbacks, some slow-ass motherfuckers, bro. But, yeah, we turn the ball over there, bro, and it's literally a 3-point game in the Super Bowl, and I'm like, bro, like, we need another stop, you know what I mean? So, we get this, he gets the ball, obviously, after I fucking twirled in the circle, it is what it is. He gets the ball back, goes for a little scramble out right here. I send the guy after the quarterback, put the pressure on him to make the throw. Deontay Hammond picks it off, and this is when, again, I'm just being an asshole, bro. Because once I see that quarterback fall, I'm like, all right, we're just going to showboat into the end zone. And, yeah, I fucking fumbled. He recovers it, it's just one of those things, man. So he gets the ball back again, back-to-back sacks. incomplete pass, 4th and 12, Bortles, just like he did on the last time. It was 3rd and 15. Snaps the ball here, blocks the tight end, so you got basically a double team on the outside. And he takes off. Solomon Thomas probably could have got him. I mean, at that point, he should have dove. But, takes off, gets up the field, You see the guy with the markers. Number 31, DeAndre Hall, comes in and makes the tackle right short of the sticks. Total on downs. 2 days later, we in the fucking, in the booth with Al Michaels and all them, you know what I'm saying? Because we won. Good shit. I'm out.